Hello everyone, welcome back to Fortresscraft with mods. Last time we were talking about making this cargo lift.
Crafting.
And there we go.
Crafting.
We need 4 servo motors, a storage hopper for some reason, iron plates, and the cargo lift controller requires iron bar, copper bar, lithium bar. A little bit more than vanilla, I believe. Not too much, if so. I've already got a little setup over here. I keep moving Arthur away by accident. I did forget, however, the pyrotherm generator it's going to require. Place them in a 3x3 in case you've never done this before for some reason. These are merely for appearances, strictly. You also need a storage hopper to put the darn things in.
Crafting.
The top of this looks a little different. We'll put 3 storage hoppers, even though I only have 178 rack rails. So we'll get rid of one. Alright, and then it requires power. And as soon as it gets some power, it'll start laying the rails. And there you have it. I'm not going to put the cargo lift in there until it's done, because oftentimes there are issues. I've got all of this stuff, but I have the V3 build gun, so I'm going to be able to chew through it pretty rapidly. I haven't even set up power boosters yet, so nano disintegrators aren't even an option for me. This would take forever if I had a regular gun. So we'll be back. After we add the lift, we finally have automation. I did have to tweak it a little bit down here. Try not to die. I had to move the extractor. I moved the power. That way, the lift comes right down. No storage. Oh, I forgot to replace those two. Well, now I can't see because this is in the way. Well, there we have it anyway. I've already set up the auto excavator on the lithium, and I'm already making more rack rails. We're about halfway through with the rack rails. I don't know how far the excavator is. I didn't set it up on this one. This is just a little wimpy deposit. There's a much larger deposit way over here. Well, not way, I guess. Yeah, about 20% complete. It doesn't need to go the full 100% because these things go, oh, what is it, 500 and something? Well, it doesn't tell you here. 512. So it only needs to go 140. So yeah, it's almost done. If not already done, honestly. Can't tell because there's no power. Yeah, no, it's not done yet because it's still firing, but it's almost done. So the next lift will go there. But I'm going to hop up to the top, now that I've shown all of this, and we're going to take a look at advanced agriculture. The research is finished. The message isn't popping up because I've disabled missions. Because I'm hardcore like that. Getting kind of close to getting my head squished on that one. The reason the lifts were not waiting for me is because I jumped down that hole. Right. So we have to first collect it from... first collect it there. Yeah, let's get a start on advanced logistics right away. And unknown material is the organic rock that I was talking about previously, and another one of those wasps exploded up here while I was cleaning everything, and some organic rock was up there, so it fell on my head. Waited to scan it so that I didn't forget it happened. So besides the garbage thief, which is something that we are definitely going to be interested in playing with in a little bit, because I have several thousand rock in my inventory and I'm going to be wanting to convert all of that into paste. The other thing we're going to be looking at is all of this new stuff for the farming. Use as in-out port for the fermenter. Okay. Fermenter controller. Fermenter component is a 5x5x5. Contains biochemical reactions under high pressure. Attach a fermenter controller to operate. Okay. We'll take a look at that. Gas tank is another large 2x4x2. Fluid tank is a 3x3x3. And we have copper pipes. Transport fluid or gas. I don't know what the difference is between copper pipes. Removes materials. I don't know what the difference is between the copper and the wood. Maybe because you'll eventually run out of trees. Storage crate is another thing we want to get. And I think that's it for now. But let's take a look at the recipes. If we can find them, it might be a little bit of searching. Gas tank component. Okay, copper plate. We're going to need quite a bit of copper plating and iron bar. Copper plates for both of those. Let's see, where is the rest of it? I'm just going to quickly search through everything. Fermenter component. There we go. That just requires iron bars. Well, I'm glad that iron bars are now being, or iron ore at least, is being brought up automatically. Speaking of, yeah, no, it's still not full. 177 out of 600. 600? Okay, I'm guessing because of some mod, probably Desi's mod, the cargo lift has double, or I don't even know what the normal capacity is on a lift, on a basic lift, but this one is 600. I wasn't anticipating that. That's going to take a very long time to fill, especially because I haven't even researched the next drill motor. I guess I'll do that. I can't. Okay, we have to research basic minor upgrades too. And we can't do that right now because we have advanced logistics going. Okay. Well, I'll come back when I have a couple thousand iron bars. And just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to set up the smelters that I built over here that I've been feeding stuff into that are probably empty now. Yeah, I'm going to set up all of this over by the lift so the lift can deposit directly into hoppers that are attached to smelters. And this was feeding something else? Nope. Okay. I can take all that away, no problem, and move it all. Alright, so I'll be back when we have some farm stuff to show off. Advanced logistics is finished. We're working on basic minor upgrades. Basic minor upgrades 2, I mean. Well, it's done anyways. There's other ones we can work on. Intermediate minor upgrades, agricultural automation, or cold research. I think I want to go with cold research first. I have the pods. I have almost 100 of all of them built up. And the hoppers that don't appear until you're 2 inches away from them. I also went and built a 25 by 25 grid around my CPH. Above and around my CPH. And that's going to be like a no build zone. I'm not going to build anything past this that I don't care about tunnel nukers hitting, because tunnel nukers have now started to hit this coal here and turn that into resin. So very, 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 very soon. Not enough varies there. Maybe 1 or 2 more varies. They're going to be right on my CPH, and they're going to be hitting my buildings like my greenhouse. So I need to get a perimeter defense up of turrets.
Crafting.
And I have 25.
Crafting.
I want about...
Crafting.
I want to keep even amount of hoppers and pyrothermic generators.
Crafting.
So, looks like we can just build 35 of them.
Crafting.
Which is great. Can't build 35 of those, though. Wow. For once I have more. It's because I just haven't been collecting the tin. I need to get some heists researched and built. Wonder if I can do that. Heist. I gotta get power boosters going. Mark 1 power core, or power core charger, I guess you could call them. The first one's really easy. Copper coils, power storage block. Yeah, I'll get that built in a minute. For right now, what I'm focusing on, I needed 6 more of these.
Crafting.
Right. I want to get some sort of perimeter going up here. Probably. Well, that was amazing. I can't believe I did that on my first try. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this yet. I'm probably going to end up getting rid of all of the neon strip up here. Especially if it's getting hit with tunnel nukers. But we're definitely going to go around. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say every 5 for now. So I'm going to get this set up and we'll be right back. Generator, battery, gun. Generator, battery, gun. Generator, gun. That'll do for now. Got a whole perimeter going around. I decided to keep this as a catwalk. If it interferes and makes the enemies fly a million miles in the air, then so be it. And I extended the elevator. And it broke it apparently. So now we can get up. And for the time being, got all this coal in my inventory. Because I'm trying to get rid of this deposit right here. Because somewhere underneath this thing is our lithium vein. And I thought it was pretty easy to see. Where in the world is it? Well, anyway. There we go. Here is the lithium vein. All the way down here, underneath this coal. So, I'm going to work on chipping away as quickly as we can. And I'm going to run a belt up here. As soon as I finish getting rid of this, I reskinned Spiderbot. I'm not going to use him, but since he's going to walk around, I figured I'd reskin him. Same with Arthur. You can just do that through the skin select. There's Frozen Explorer, which looks kind of interesting, but I like the neon-y. I think it goes with my floors. Anyway, that's enough of that. I got about I'd say half of the components built. Let's see if I can get the other half. So we need 125
Crafting.
in total.
Crafting.
Well, we're getting close. Automation is definitely the key to success. Also, you don't want to leave it as a full loop, otherwise the ore from here will never be able to get on the loop. This way it will fill up completely. And I'm okay with that, because each one of these hoppers is only going to hold 2. Each conveyor belt will only hold 1. Enough of that. I finally have the parts for that fermentation machine. Whatever in the world that is. Contains biochemical reactions under high pressure. Attach a fermenter controller. Turns plant pellets into fermentation residue, fertilizer, and methane. Alright, so this probably works something like the refinery. And I'm going to feed my plant pellets into this. Probably requires a ton of power. Hey, look at that. Tunnel nuker. Is this going to work? Well, it said they got the kill, but it still turned my stuff into resin. So yeah, we'll probably eventually get rid of that catwalk up there. It won't do anything to the belts. It's good timing. Can't believe I was standing right here and recording. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5 by 5 by 5. Apparently. It's a interesting sized building compared to everything else. Looking for materials and power, I'm sure. Plant pellets or biomass. I wonder if this can work with the biomass and turn that into plastic pellets. That would be really nice if it was like an improvement. Gather my bars. I went and put the garbage thief to work. Power's underneath. That's what this coal is feeding into. Feeding all my garbage into pacemakers automatically. Pretty helpful. Alright. I don't really know the power per second requirement, but we've got coal here. I shouldn't have to actually hook up another extractor. I mean, this only has a basic drill motor. There's still... yeah, I'm probably going to be okay. Alright, I will hook up some power and then we will see this thing in action. Probably no special animations or anything. I, in fact, do not even know how the plant pellets are put into here. I'm just guessing that maybe a hopper. State looking for materials. Huh. I don't know. Oh, right. The controller. All you do is put hoppers on the controller. Feed the stuff in there. It takes quite a bit of them, though. I mean, I have a bit, but much easier when we have bigger hoppers. I'm wondering if this thing can work with mass storage. I don't know. We'll take a look at that a bit later. It almost has enough now, though. We can't change the recipe. Oh, wow, that is a very long time. I mean, like, a very long time. Alright, we'll be back. While we're waiting on this big monstrosity to finish, cold research is done, so I'm going to pick up agricultural automation. After forever, we're outputting methane and residue. The other two recipes were for 2 large tanks, and I'm imagining we're going to need to build those tanks in order to contain those 2 materials, the gas tank and the fluid tank. So we need a lot of copper plates. Turn that one around, and now every copper plate that I make is going to stop right there. But we'll do that next episode. So appreciate you watching. Hope to see you next time.